A few things, friends. One, I forgot I had a corner rounder thing, and so now all of my postcards are gonna have rounded corners. So I'm doing that right now. And I have been practicing my setup for the Stationery Fest. And actually, I just removed this. I taped up the dimensions of the tables, which is 7 by 30, 7 feet by 30 deep. And I have my little display thingy, a little new thing for displaying books, notebooks. This came as a 3-piece. I actually had it out to here, but then I figured I could probably separate them and use it that way. So I'll be putting Blue Star Crafts things here, washi tapes hopefully, and then that will be reserved for my inks. And then I will be doing my patches there, my sticker sheet, and then I'm displaying my patches on my traveler's notebook. And then here I will be putting my rickshaw A5 field bags, and then hopefully I will have like some sort of lookbook for my stickers. So I will be doing that. And I think this is the final setup. And excuse all the noises. I'm doing laundry and I have people upstairs helping me clean. And yeah, it's Sunday, the weekend before the show. So yeah, I'm starting to pack a few things and I think I am pretty ready. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, friends, it is Monday and we have a little bit of a hang on things now. I just realized that I have a sticker release notebook. I actually have two. I have the B-Sides and Rarities by Traveler's Notebook, but it's got so many of my other stickers that I luckily found one by okay, I found the name and it is Inky Converters. And of course, I was just blanking out. I've bought quite a few things from them already. And yeah, so this is gonna work great. I just put my Yams World stickers in there. I did run out of space, so I put one on the back of the cover, but it's okay. At least I have them all in one place. And then I will do another, probably a spread of these guys. And these guys are so cute. So this is a Mexican graphic artist called Cat Ilustra. And she just has some beautiful, beautiful illustrations. So I was like, these are too cute. I need to bring them to the shop. So I ordered a bunch of them and they will be debuting at the Chicago Stationery Fest. I think I got 6 of them. Okay, here, look at that. So these are all like Studio Ghibli themed, but they have a Mexican aspect to them, or like layered to them. So you have No Face eating his little corn on the cob. That's supposed to be like agua fresca with ponyo, ramen, like Maruchan instant ramen is so common in Mexico, so that's like so funny to me. These little guys are holding little Mexican candies, and then Totoro is holding it's called paleta payaso. It's like a marshmallow lollipop covered in chocolate with gummy eyes and mouth. And then Chocolate Abuelita, it's Mexican hot chocolate, and it's got a grandma's face on it, but she put the grandma from House Moving. No, it's not House Moving Castle, is it? One of those. Oh, Spirited Away. That's what it is. Spirited Away. Yeah, it wasn't House Moving Castle. And then I'll be taking my stickers. But I just love also how she packaged my order. It almost looks like soaps, and that's why my mom thought there were soaps. But yeah, I have my stickers and I have my ink swatch book ready. And this morning I did prepare, not prepare, but I updated the swatch book with my latest and greatest. Oh, here it is. Toasty joggers, orange kicks, blue suntan, and teal waistband. So yeah, I have this one and this other little notebook ready as well. And the colors just look so good here. Let me see. Here's orange kicks, blue suntan, and teal waistband. So yeah, I'm excited. I feel a little bit better. So we'll just keep on keeping on.
Se quiere comprar esa tapa del...
Ahora atrás.
Ajá, porque siento que es más seguro cuando uno carga cosas como que no se... Hasta si puede.
First purchase of the day with my friends at Retro 51. Hello. All the cool stuff. Thank you.
Sure.
Bye. Here's Sailor. Victoria, they're setting up. Everybody's here now, I feel like. So it's going to be busy. I have what, like 15 minutes. I'm not going to waste my battery, but here's my little table. I did some rearranging this morning. Please excuse the wrinkles. I forgot to iron it, and then I was like, whatever. But it's a new setup for me. I feel like I finally have a good little setup. So yeah, we have inks, we have patches, our little ink swatch books, stickers, a whole ton of washi tape, notebooks and coloring books. I have my Blue Star Crafts here with new product, watches, stickers, the clipfolio, little stamps, merch. Oh yeah, like it's all like sectioned. Hats, beanies, rickshaw goodies. So yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this. So this will be my setup for the rest of the shows. So this is the aftermath, friends. I am out of my hats. I am down to my last field bag. I think I have 2 more at home maybe, so I'll see if I can bring those. I'm out of a few Blue Star Crafts things, so I'm also gonna go home and see if I can get some for tomorrow. I'm okay with stickers. I think I need to go bring back some. Sorry, I got caught off right there. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and get some more notebooks. I have a few more. I have all the washi tape here, so it is what it is. Hi. And there's the gang. So happy I finally got to meet Job. So last night I was able to find more hats at home. So I brought them all. And this is it. I also have all of the field bags left. That's it. I found more notebooks, so I restocked those. And I think I'm down to I think I have a few more stickers back there, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. A little patches are sold, so I'm down to these last 2. Inks are doing well, a little inks over here. So yeah, friends, it's been a good little stationery fest. Been really busy. I'm very grateful for all the support. And I met a lot of you who said like you were seeing my videos, that you watched my vlog from last time. So thank you so much for doing that, for watching and supporting and bearing with me as I venture into new ways to have fun. So anyway, we'll see what this looks like in what, like, I don't know what how long it is from here until 6 p.m. You do the math. Anyway, friends, catch you again later. Bye bye. I don't know where I am in the video because I don't think I recorded anything after the Stationery Fest. And then today is Friday, and yesterday, Thursday, I came down with a really bad cold. Um, and Today's Friday. I'm feeling a little bit better. It is 70 some degrees outside in Chicago. Um, but I just want to show you what I'm eating because it's a little crazy. Here's what I'm eating. Red cabbage. And I'm not eating it by itself. I already had actually leftover pizza that we had, but I was craving veggies and I love a red cabbage. I can eat it raw like that. I don't need to add anything. And I share some with the pups. So that's always a plus. But anyway, what I meant to say is that I am going to finish up, and I think tomorrow I will be recording a little bit more about my experience at the Chicago Stationery Fest. Show you a little bit more about what I brought home. It wasn't a lot, it's just like more ephemera. I did make two purchases. I made two purchases, so I'll show you them here in the next clip, I believe. Okay, friends, welcome back. I think this is the last clip for this little vlog. Sorry, I'm not showing my face, but I think I mentioned in the previous little video that I came down with the cold and I don't feel presentable, so I'm just gonna spare you that. But I did purchase this little new microphone set, and I'm actually using it right now. So I'm hoping that the audio is better, is improved. Let me know your thoughts, please. I just charged it last night, so I'm using it today, and I'm wearing it right now. So anyway, I want to show you a little bit of the things that I got from the Chicago Stationery Fest. Um, I only had two purchases. I didn't have the time, nor did I make the time to shop around as much. I did see a few things, so that was kind of cool. But the first purchase that I made at the pen show was the Retro 51 Chicago Stationery Fest exclusive. And I'm going to see if I can open it right now because it's super cute. And I bought it um, on Saturday morning, right before the show opened up to the VIPs, just because we knew it was exclusive. We knew it was going to sell out. And I think after the first day, they only had like 5 pens left. So, yeah, it went pretty quickly. And actually, I just realized that at the end of the show, my friends at Retro, Mac and Adam gifted me a notebook, and I left it somewhere else. It's not here, but it is. It is in my possession. Look at this pen. Okay, let's get it out of the. Look at that. That is so cute. Love the colors. It's got a little, almost like a sandy texture to the body, and it's got the CSF logo finial logo on the finial. So it's super, super cool. I love me a good retro pen. So, and I think, wait, is this I forget if this is a rollerball or a ballpoint. I think it's a rollerball. Will it say here? Anyway, I'll figure that out later. But yeah, I just want to show you the pen. It's super cute. And I have the notebook to go with it. I should have, I should have bought the rickshaw sleeve that they had with it, but that's okay. I think I'll be okay. So that's that. And then the second purchase from the show, I'm just gonna do purchases really quick, and then we'll go into the other little freebies. Is from Nini Mart May. Let me show you. She came up to me, and you know, I know I have a lot of friends. I mean, I'm not saying I have a lot of friends, but I follow a lot of people on Instagram, and sometimes it's just hard for me to keep like people together. So I luckily like I met or I learned more about May at the show. Oh, and you know what? I do need to pause this because I am forgetting something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found what I was looking for, which was my name tag. And it's important that I found it because I have stickers here. Um, so back to May. I met May at the show, and she reminded me all that she had done. Basically, she was at Yoseka before, and she did a lot of the graphic work. And now she's starting her own thing, which is Nini Mart. And Nini is the name of her cat. So, of one of her cats, I believe she has two. But now she's starting her own little sticker shop, which I think is awesome. So she gifted me this little Chicago Stationery Fest sticker. That was a little freebie, and then I had to go support, so I went to her booth. And wait, what? Grand opening? That's cute. Maybe that's when she opened her shop. Does she have a store? Um, I don't know. I'll have to look into it. And so I bought a few. Yeah, I bought this little sticker. This is cute. I don't have cats, but I wanted to have another more of her, like one more of her stickers. So that was why I chose that one. And then I did get two of each of these two little vertical sticker sheets. And let me see if we can just, I don't know, they're cute little icons that I can either use in letters or use in my planner. They're super adorable. Look at that little car, that little sun, super super cute. So there's this one is um I don't know, were there themes to it? It's like random activities and maybe chores and the weather. And this one looks like mainly stationery. I love the little fountain pen. It's super cute and the little glass pen. So yeah, I was like, this is perfect. I need two. I probably should have gotten a few more of those, but um, she does have a website, so I will be heading over there um, soon. So that's from May. I'm gonna put this all back in the little baggie that she gave me. Let's put that over here. Oh, and then before I head into the other things, this is the notebook from Retro 51. It's an endless recorder, and it was also the Chicago Stationery Fest exclusive. So I can't wait to into this notebook. It's got black edges, dotted interiors, and I believe this is fountain pen friendly, or it can at least handle their pens, their roller balls. So yes, thank you to my friends at Retro for this cool notebook. And let's see. Okay, yeah, let's move on to other goodies. So one of the first people that I met at the Chicago Stationery Fest was Helen from Coffee Monsters Co. And she came to my booth and bought some ink and some stickers. So thank you so much, Helen. It was so lovely meeting you. I'll put a picture over here of us because I was like, oh my god, thank you so much for coming. Can I please get a picture with you? And then she gifted me these little cute little stickers. It says, do I need another pen? Yes, got a notebook too. And then this cute little guy, super 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 adorable. And by the way, her fountain pen with Estabrook is coming out in a few days or weeks, days probably. So make sure you if you want to get one, be alert because they will go quickly. Um, I of course saw my friend April, and she gave me the sticker from Kelly Love Letters, and also herself from the Stationery Cafe. a safe space for decent people. Love this. Thank you so much, April. I also met Job. So here's a cute little picture of us. And then this is so funny. And I always think back on like the cringy stuff that I do. But on Sunday, he walked around the tables, like just recording, doing a vlog, and he came up to my table, and I was so like um taken by surprise that when he gave me the mic and he said, "Do you want to say something?" and I said something. So if you head over to his video, you'll probably like in a few weeks or days you'll see what I'm talking about. But after that, I was like, "Oh my God, Eric, what the hell? What the heck? You should have like gone on about your spiel about Amarillo stationery." But I don't know. I didn't even see him coming. I didn't realize what he was doing. I didn't prepare anything, so I just immediately blanked. But he did so well as he always does, and actually talked about my shop. Anyway, oh, let me get out the stickers here because I think there's a few more that I may be missing. Um, oh, this is I met Ame too. I met Ame. Ame was sharing a table with May, and unfortunately like I saw them on Sunday and we were almost getting ready to pack, and so by the time I got back to their table, Ame had packed up and left, but she did give me a sticker. I forget if I gave her one of mine though. I may have to send a little snail mail. So that was cute. There are a few vendors who were coming around passing stickers, so that was cute. This was also from Tom over at Sugar Turtle Studio. Tom was there teaching a few workshops, so it's always great seeing Tom. Um, it's always great to see Tom around. So he was there, give me a little sticker. I don't think I took pictures with him, but yeah, cute little sticker. Um, let's see. Oh, I think this is another one from Ame. Yeah, this is very Ame coded, I think, in my experience. I got these two stickers, and I'm trying to remember the shop. And sorry, you guys probably remember this better than I do. And I was looking for a name, but it doesn't have a shop name. But I've seen them everywhere. So I'm super glad I have them, and thank you so much. I forgot. I'm gonna look up the name and put it here. Sorry. Also, ah, oh yes, the paper craft pantry. Pei was super adorable. It was so great meeting her. She went she was one of the first vendors that I met at the show. Um, super nice person, and she gave me these stickers. Oh, because my partner was with me setting up, and I was like, "Why don't I have two?" Because she gave us one each, and then also a little postcard each. So I have two of each. And I think also this is from, yes, Paper Craft Pantry. This is also from her shop. And I think this is also from her shop, but I could be mistaken. I can't remember that now. Um, this is from Michaela Made It, and she also gave me her card. I wonder if this is from Michaela Made It, but anyway, I can't remember. I'm gonna put the other stickers here because they need to be there. And then this is from Kat. I'll put her Instagram handle here because I've discovered that there's quite a few cats in the in the stationery community. Ah, so she gave me a little baggie full of her little stickers. So thank you so much, Kat. It's so wonderful to meet you. Welcome to the club. Let's all get matching sweatshirts. Cute. Hello, character. Cute. Anatomy of a Chicago hot dog. That's cute. Y'all. Oh, this is adorable. I love that. Little pride heart. And a little, oh, another pride heart, but this is a little button. This is gonna go on my A5 field bag. I'm gonna leave these here for now just so I can keep things together. And now the last things that I have are from the Chicago Stationery Fest as well as from Paper and Pencil. Actually, I believe, well, yeah. So the Chicago Stationery Fest is owned by the same folks at Paper and Pencil. But this is the show, um, not program, but booklet. I'm so used to like musicals and plays, and here's a program. Let me. These are distracting me, so I'm gonna move them over a little bit. This is the little booklet. If you attended the show, you probably have seen this. Um, Details and schedules and meetups, um, sponsors, the stamp rally sponsor. I'm glad I have an A name because I'm in the beginning. Um, and similarly for the vendor map, like I'm one of the first. Actually, a favorite design is a Chicago shop, and I meant to go, but I could not get away from my table, so I wasn't able to go. But here's a little map of the Stationery Fest. Um, just, I was right here, table 224. And again, because I wasn't able to move around, I never was able to collect stamps. So I have a blank booklet basically. Let's see, these are the things that I believe were handed to me when I first uh, showed up at the show. They gave us, this is from the Chicago Stationery Fest people. They had a collaboration with Field Notes. So we got a little notebook, graph paper. That's awesome. We got a little paper and pencil pen, which is adorable. I love these click pens. And the colors are fantastic. We got a little postcard of the print. Oh, it's rearranged actually. So cool. That's fun. A little postcard and stickers from the shop. And did we get stickers from the show? I think we did. A little postcard. Oh, this is from Edgewater Candles, who they did a candle for exclusive for the show. This is oops, this is their storefront. Cute stickers. Oh wait, there's another thing back here. What is it? Is it more stickers? Yeah, the Chicago Stationery Fest stickers. That's what this is. And then the paper and pencil stickers. So the same size. Yeah, same size. You can see their identities are they crossover. They have the same colors. A sticker from the print, and then the little storefront sticker. So I'm gonna put this all together and stick it back in the little baggie. And then eventually I'll organize everything. And then this they gave us as we were leaving. I think that's yes, as we were leaving. So I quickly looked at what this was, and I think these were probably leftovers from the stamp rally. Um, which is interesting. Like I didn't think there would be any leftovers. So okay, let me see. Badger and Burke. So these are stickers that different vendors donated for the stamp rally. Let's see, who is this? I can't. It looks like cherries. Let me see. And by the way, it's Saturday morning. It's like almost 10 a.m. Um, it feels nice outside, so I'm in the kitchen with my rear door open, just so we can let some air in the house. what is happening here? Oh, there's two stickers. Little cherries, little heart, and this is from the monthly sticker club. Right? Can't. Oh, love my lean. I think that's how you say it. So that must have been. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they didn't take that long to package them, but another one of these. Another one of that. Oh, and here I was thinking I'm not gonna use them in my journals because I don't have that many, but I do. So I guess I'm gonna put these aside so I can use them in my journal. Oh, I love this notebook. Who is this from? Urban Outfitters. What? Things I need to do, but probably won't. This little notebook belongs to a procrastinator named Eric. Oh, it's blank pages. Interesting. Oh, this is from That's So Andrew. Cute. Made in the US. Ooh, this is a cute little notebook. Okay, there's a little flyer about the show. Cute little ephemera, probably. Another postcard. Another postcard. Another postcard. I almost wish I would have gotten one of the ones that I sponsored because I had my sticker sheet in there, but that's okay. World's best fur parent. Oh, this is cute. This is from, I think this is a party of one paper. I didn't see them at the show. Were they at the show? I don't remember. Um, I'm gonna give this to my partner. This is cute. So that was that, friends. Um, Overall, the experience at the Stationery Fest was perhaps a little more stressful for me simply because it's really fast. It's very fast moving, and I'm so not used to that. For example, on uh, Friday was load-in day, and I opted to only take half a day off of work because load-in was from 12 to 5. And so I figured, okay, well, I can just work the first half of the day and then go up there and start setting up. So thankfully, like my partner helped me a lot, and we drove up, and he helped me set up. I had already planned, as you probably saw in my other video. I had practiced my setup, or what I thought was going to be my setup, without the merchandise. I had only done the displays so I could see how everything was going to work out. So that helped a lot because I had a game plan. Um, and then I realized that on Friday that I forgot to pack my rickshaw Amarillo stuff. So Saturday morning I had to, well, Friday night I came home and packed it all up and took it. Um, but that was that. I decided not to display a lot of the merchandise that night just because I was still trying to figure it out and I wanted to go back home simply because we live like an hour away from the show with traffic. And so I didn't want to like just be in traffic all day. Um, and Saturday, even though I thought that I was going to be going to the show by train, my plan was to take the train and I would have had to transfer, which according to the map, it's like an hour and 15 minutes. So I was gonna wake up at 5, leave my house around 6, and basically be at the venue at 7:15, which 7 was like the time that the event was going to open for vendors so they could do last minute setups, and then at 9 a.m. we had to be ready to start selling to the VIPs. um but when I woke up on Saturday morning and I was getting ready to leave, it was like 5:50. I was like, oh my gosh, it's still quite dark outside and I don't think I want to walk to the train station with like a few tote bags
of like merchandise 'cause I had like my Retro 51 stuff, sorry, my rickshaw stuff with me. So I decided to take an Uber, and it was an Uber share, which thankfully was not as outrageous as I thought. Still took an hour to get up there because of the sharing, which I didn't mind. I had the time, so that worked out for me. Um, and I got there, I think, just a little before 7. I think it was like 6:55 or something. So we were outside a little bit waiting for the person to unlock the venue. Um, but yeah, and that it went very well. Saturday was super super busy. Like I said, like I think it was like 9:10, and I had already had my first two sales, and I that was when I met Helen in the morning. So I had already started the day off pretty well. Um, we were constantly busy that I didn't get from behind the table until like 4:30 p.m. from 9 a.m. So it was straight from 9 a.m. till 4:30, just selling, being behind the table, helping customers, talking about my my brand, what I offer, the different brands that I carry, and just meeting new people. That's something I like. Is to have a sort of quick relationship with the client just because I'm the face of the company, right? So I want to be able to interact with as many people that go to my table. So yeah, it went really well. Um, and then after the show, I again took an Uber back home, an Uber share, just because I was so, so tired, so exhausted that I said, I don't think I can walk to the train, be alert for a full hour, and then also have to walk home from the train stop to my house because that's another 10-minute walk. And I'm so glad I didn't do that because I could barely walk. So that was Saturday, and my partner made some yummy food. So I enjoyed some yummy food at home that night. And then it was again getting ready to go to the Sunday, and I had sold out of a few things on Saturday, so I came back home and restocked a few items. And then Sunday, same thing. Woke up at 5 and was getting ready to leave. Well, actually, I woke up at like 5:20 just because I didn't have to be at the venue until 8 a.m. So I had a little bit more extra time. But I still I think I left my house around 7, and I was able to now open the windows because it was light out. But I still took an Uber because I was tired. Which, by the way, all the Ubers were around $18. So two for like I spent $60 in Ubers all weekend. So it's not horrible. It was better than a $60 $70 trip each way. Honestly, I'm not opposed to a shared Uber. So anyway, yeah, I took some stock back on Sunday, and then we found out that unfortunately, all of the Sunday passes had been canceled simply because the previous day it was so overly packed that they had, I think, oversold the venue. Um, so that affected our sales because all of the Sunday people weren't able to go. So through the day, it was much, much slower. Like, I don't know, 8 times as slow than the previous day. Um, and so it wasn't until like maybe 3 p.m. when the Sunday people started showing up because I guess a message went out saying that the venue was now open to all Sunday pass holders. And I think they're refunding some of the Sunday passes. I don't know. Look into it though. Um, but then yeah, it was a little bit slow. So around 5:30, around 5 o'clock, some people were packing. I started packing around 5:30 just because I told my partner to be there at 5:30, so that way at 6 o'clock he could come in the venue. But he was able to go in at 5:30, and I had already started packing. He helped me pack. It went so quickly just because I had organized everything of how it was going to be packed away, and he also helped me. And we were out of the venue by 6:15. So it didn't take too long, but we were rushing because he had an event to get ready to that night. And so we came home. I unpacked a few things. We ordered Taco Bell for Uber Eats because he was too busy. He didn't want to cook, and I didn't want to cook. Um, Not that I cook a lot anyway. I barely cook. He's the cook. But we had some yummy Taco Bell. It was so good. And yeah, that was that. Through the weekend, it was a really good weekend for sales. I did foresee that a lot of my sales would be washi tape and stickers. So I'm glad I brought some last minute vendors to Amarillo, and our most popular ones, I'll put a picture here, were our stickers from Kat Ilustra. She did this mashup of Studio Ghibli and Mexican culture, which were a major hit. Um, and there was actually a Japanese Mexican person who felt completely identified with the stickers, and she bought like like at least one of each. I think she did like multiples of each, and she said that's my culture. So that was lovely to see. But yeah, overall it was a good little weekend. Pretty busy, pretty booked, a little stressful, but that's just me. That's just how I am. I get a little anxious sometimes. And the week of that show, I was like, this is it. I can't stress anymore. I can't be anxious because it is what it is, and the show is here. There's nothing else I can do. Even if I were to like order more stuff, it's not gonna get here in time. So what I have is what will be there. Um, and I'm glad I had that mentality because otherwise I would have probably beat myself up all the way leading up to that Saturday. So anyway, friends, that was my Chicago Stationery Fest experience. I'm sure there's going to be a ton more videos on this. Um, if they do it next year, I hope to be a little bit more prepared than I was this time around. But I did learn a lot. Um, the main one is that I should request that following Monday off because I was so exhausted and I had to work. Um, but I was working from home, so I kept it pretty low key. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you again next time. Bye bye.